This should open your eyes to there's a lot of different opportunities. A lot of times we see just in common financial knowledge that it's only this way and you have to do it this way. And this proves the rule of 55 that there are things out there that could potentially open up doors for you.
This is BetterWealth with Caleb Guilliams. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the BetterWealth Breakdown, where we break down ideas, concepts, and thoughts from around the world to help you live more intentionally. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the IRS Rule of 55.
That's right, and you actually hit that on the first try. That's great. The IRS Rule of 55 basically says that after your 55th birthday and up to 59 and a half, you can withdraw money out of your 401k or 403b if you are fired, laid off, or quit your job. And the reason we're talking about this is because a lot of people are asking, just with the current economy and COVID and all these things, of how can I find creative ways to maybe use my money a little bit differently, really go to that alignment piece of is the account or whatever I'm using my money, is it giving me the result that I'm looking for? And so the IRS Rule of 55 is something that I actually just heard about not too long ago. And it's pretty unique because it's another example of, in the tax code, there's these little minutia that if you're not informed, you're not aware. And the slight catch here is this only applies to your current 401k or 403b. If you had like an old one from an old job, it doesn't apply to that. It's only the current one. And the only other thing is that it does not apply to IRAs. So this is a creative way, again, if you're between 55 and 59 and a half, that you can withdraw money without the 10% penalty.
So first of all, I want to say we're not giving investment advice on this podcast. Consult your investment advisor or your tax professional. But what you're saying is the Rule of 55 is essentially, does not apply to if you have an old 401k that you roll over to an IRA. And it doesn't apply to people under the age of 55 and doesn't apply to people over the age of 60. But if you're in that 55 to 60 year time frame and you either lose your job, you quit, or what was the third one?
Fired, laid off, or quit.
Okay. Fired and laid off seem like the same thing, but okay. But maybe you got laid off because business wasn't profitable. You will have the ability to tap into how much?
It's unlimited. You can withdraw as much as you like.
Okay.
And you forego the 10% penalty.
Okay. So you forego the 10% penalty. You would still be subject to taxes in most cases. Again, consult a professional that can give you that advice. But yeah, this is like a nugget. This is a concept that for some of you may not know, and now you know, and it can maybe open your eyes to using that capital in better ways, whether it's rolling that over to self-directed IRA, whether it's keeping it where it's actually withdrawing it and taking the tax. A lot of options, and at BetterWealth, we want to be the company that gives you the key to giving you a lot of opportunities. Anything else that you see as you learn this? I know that a lot of these segments are going to be short, to the point, and just give people ideas. I
think, again, it's like this should open your eyes to there's a lot of different opportunities. A lot of times we see just in common financial knowledge that it's only this way and you have to do it this way. And this proves the Rule of 55 that there are things out there that could potentially open up doors for you. Another thing that you could look into in regards to this is like a 72T. And so all I wanted to do is bring this to light. And if this even remotely applies to you, go do your research, go find a professional and ask about the Rule of 55, ask about a 72T, and see if it applies to you.
Check us out at betterwealth.com. We have a lot of information there. You can go to betterwealthpodcast.com to check out all of our latest episodes, and also the highlights of some of the best interviews that I've done, some of the most highly rated episodes that we've done. That's a common thing. A lot of people are like, okay, we love your podcast. We're getting drowned by all the content that you're coming out. What are your favorite episodes? betterwealthpodcast.com is where we have all of our best stuff. So go check us out there. Go out and live intentionally. Thank you so much for listening to the BetterWealth podcast. It would mean the world to me if you could hit subscribe, leave a review, and share this with the people that you know and love.